The following is a production of the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. Fairfield Trojan Girls Basketball is coming your way on the Atomo Radio YouTube channel. Now, let's get you to the court for Fairfield Trojans Basketball.
On anticipation for action for this single header, which is starting a little earlier than usually decided. We said tonight's game is going to start at 7, but JV game just wrapped up a few minutes ago. Final score of that one, the Trojan girls able to take it 39-18 over the Mustangs. So as the Trojan girls warming up on the left side, we are getting this pregame show underway with about 9.5 minutes to go before tip-off here in Davis County. But before then, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to be back with the season so far, as it is the final regular season game for the Trojan girls before regionals coming up on Saturday. And then we're going to look at games around the area from yesterday and today and conference standings. But until then, we're going to step aside and be back with a quick break. And after this, the pregame show here on Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. 2 great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
We care. At Jefferson County Health Center, it's the little things that make a big difference. We believe every patient deserves to feel safe and comforted, no matter what brings them here. We strive to turn fear into comfort. We are committed to ensuring every patient feels informed, supported, and truly cared for.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
Dr. Matt here, looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic, complete dental care for your entire family, your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
If you're tired of dropped calls and slow internet, we're here to help. Lisco's the future of fast, reliable communication. Never miss a beat with streaming, gaming, or video calls, whether you're working, playing, or just staying connected. Lisco brings you lightning fast speeds, crystal clear calls, and unbeatable reliability. Switch today and experience the difference. Call me, Samantha, your Lisco sales rep at 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
If community matters, choose a family that values community. When you choose Beaner Funeral Home, you are choosing more than a business and more than a building. You are choosing a family. When you support those who give back to the community by way of volunteerism, talents, and monetary investments, you are ensuring this legacy of giving continues. We offer the most economical cremation and traditional burial pricing in our area and invite you to experience the Beaner difference of community, compassion, and commitment.
And welcome back into Davis County here. Apologies for the audio issues starting out the stream. Once again, Trojan girls basketball here for the final regular season game, which is an away one, a rescheduled matchup between the Davis County Mustangs and your Fairfield Trojans. This game originally was supposed to be played on Saturday, December 13th, but due to the weather that weekend, it was moved to later in the season, and by later in the season, it meant the last game of the year for the Trojans. As we get this pregame show kicking off underway here, this pregame show sponsored by Community First Credit Union, because together is better. Check them out at cfirstcreditunion.com as the Trojan girls heading back out on the courts for some final warm-ups with about 5 minutes to go until tip-off here. So looking back on the season overall, through the 18 games they've played so far, 4-14 on the year, 1-4 over the last 5. That most recent win completed the sweep against the Mount Pleasant Panthers in a 45-44 win, which came early last week, about a week ago today actually. As once again, it's been about a week and a half since their last away game, which was over in Burlington. So they've had a few home games in a row, and they're finally ending this one off in Davis County before the weekend matchup, the regionals first round, which will be up in Washington on Valentine's Day. We will be there and broadcasting that one. So leading scorers for the Trojans through the season, Faith Jones leading the charge, followed up behind by Elise Setterstrom, and Emma Metcalf. Leading rebounder is Emma Metcalf, tied with Maddie Martin for team leading in rebounds. And then Emma Metcalf is also leading the charge in steals and assists per game for the Trojans. Team's averaging about 35 points per game on 30% shooting and 20% from three on the other end. For Davis County, they've been rolling as of late. 14-6 on the season for Davis County. Wins against Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont twice, Knoxville twice, Clark twice, Moravia, Cardinal twice, Wayne, Central Decatur, Centerville, Van Buren County, and Albia. Albia is the one game the Trojans could not play this year. That game was a doubleheader over in Albia. That game was actually canceled due to the weather, and we didn't have any time to reschedule it. So Trojans will only play 19 games for boys and girls basketball this season. Usually play 20 games in a season, but the game against Albia and Centerville. So with about 2 minutes to go, we're going to knock these out real quick. Last time these two squads met each other was on January 4th of 2025, where Davis County got the 1-point win over the Trojans, 40-39. Funny enough, that game was also a rescheduled bout between the Mustangs and Trojans. Leading scores for both squads. For Davis County, Keely Smith with 14 points, and for Emma Metcalf led the Trojans with 14 of her own last year. Games around the area yesterday, Washington could not handle number 5 Williamsburg for girls, 70-29. Ottumwa blew out Mount Pleasant 77-32. And Schuyler County defeated Davis County last night 42-36 for the boys. Washington was able to handle Williamsburg 79-74. Mount Pleasant got their 9th win on the year to defeat Ottumwa 64-36. Fort Madison defeated Centerville 70-60. And Schuyler County defeated Davis County's boys 73-60. Davis County couldn't handle, Van Buren County couldn't handle Twin Cedars 76-74. And then for games today, we're going to run through the Southeast Conference quick, because we only got about a minute to go until the starting lineups. Washington over at Burlington for girls. Keokuk at Ottumwa. Mount Pleasant home against West Burlington. Fort Madison at Oskaloosa. For the boys, for Keokuk, home against number 3 Burlington Notre Dame. Mount Pleasant home against West Burlington. Pekin home against Winfield Mount Union. And Davis County boys at Danville. I know, a little confusing is the girls home for this one. Looks like we might be doing starting lineups here real quick. This has been the pregame show sponsored by Community First Credit Union. And looks like we are going to get the starting lineups here underway. These starting lineups sponsored by Packwood Locker and Meats. So we're going to start with the Fairfield Trojans in their final regular season game of the year. As PA announcer wrapping up his chit-chat here We're going to start things off for the Trojans. The sophomore guard, number 1, Vanessa Kessel. The senior forward behind her, number 3, Maddie Martin. Right behind her, the senior guard, number 5, Lauren Martin. The senior forward, Faith Jones. And finally down low, the senior center, number 50, Elise Setterstrom. Head coach, Brian Witzenberg, assisted by Destiny Gridley, Shay Drish, Travis Duncan, and Patrick McAvan. And on the other side, for the Mustangs, the senior guard, number 2, Coley Smith. The junior guard, number 5, Palin Lawson. The senior forward, number 12, Hallie Husted. The sophomore guard, number 24, Paley Poe. And finally down low, the senior forward, number 45, Nadia Zamolek. As we get this starting lineups underway, we're going to move on to the national anthem here, and we will step aside for that. We'll be right back after this for the start of the game on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Planning for 2026 starts now. Call me, Brandon Taglart, your local Beck's seed dealer. I am here and ready to help Southeast Iowa farmers secure the best genetics for next season. With supply chain challenges and increasing demand, ordering your 2026 seed early means getting exactly what you need for your fields. I bring local expertise and Beck's proven performance together. Call me, Brandon Taglart, your Beck's seed dealer, serving Southeast Iowa. 641-919-7526. Order your 2026 seed now and plant with confidence.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. 2 great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA. Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
And welcome back in after the national anthem here in Davis County. We are officially about to get underway. Trojans wearing their away black uniforms tonight with the orange and white striping and the orange lettering and white numbering on the other side for Davis County. They got their white home uniforms with checkered pattern stripes on the side and maroon lettering and numbering. We'd like to apologize for the invincible Davis County center metal pole, which prohibits any center court action. Trojans win the tip. It was between Setterstrom and Husted as we are underway here in Davis County. Jones with it for the Trojans. Working it down low, looking for Setterstrom. It's stolen away by Smolik. First quick turnover for the Mustangs. Working it, it's swatted by Martin and goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Trojans, was handled heavily by the senior forward, Hallie Husted. And they're gonna change their minds, so last touched by the Mustangs. A quick 30 seconds through quarter one. This quarter one sponsored by Jefferson County Health Center. Care you can count on, that's what we do. Kessel's pass is swatted and stolen, and a jump ball will be called. Possession points towards Davis County, so another early turnover here. Smith with it. Still knotted at 0, nearing a minute through. Husted to Smolik. Back to Husted. Smith cutting right. 3-point attempt is off the mark. That shot by Lawson. First shot attempt of the game to no avail for Davis County. Another quick steal, Coley Smith with it. Smith is fouled on her shot and will go to the line to try to shoot 2. That foul on Maddie Martin. So with 6:51 to go in quarter number 1. First points of the game now. Coley Smith with her first free throw attempt. And goes 2 for 2 at the lines there. Smith averaging about 7.2 points per game on the year. And already has 2 early as they go up 2-0 over the Trojans. Ball's poked loose out of the hands of Lauren Martin and picked up by Smolik. Smith with it again, down to Houston. Spin around shot, no good. Put back attempt, also no good. Setterstrom there to get the rebound. It was Poe with the shot attempt there for the Mustangs. Jones finds Maddie Martin, bounce pass, looking for Setterstrom. And whistle's gonna be called here. They're gonna call a foul as Emma Metcalf coming in, first sub of the game for either squad, this one for the Trojans. As they said, no foul. The Trojans will inbound under their hoop. Gets it in right to Metcalf. Bounce pass looking for Jones. As they work it right around the corner. 3-point shot. Metcalf's no good. Maddie Martin able to hawk down the rebound. It's tipped out of bounds by Coley Smith. So with 6:03 to go in quarter 1, still 2-0 the score. Setterstrom finds a cutting Jones on the left baseline. Good bounce pass. Finds Lauren Martin for 3. That one just off. Rebound in by Houston. Over to Smith on the left side. Houston cutting in down in the paint, is fouled on her shots. And Hallie Houston going to the line to shoot 2 more for the Mustangs. Last night in the boys game against Mid-Prairie, that was at home. Free throws were almost non-existent through the whole game, as refs did not like calling fouls for either squad in that one until the 4th quarter almost, as Houston makes her first, so 3-0 already. And Mustangs up 4-0 as Smith gets a steal, and a foul will be called on Kessel on the defense. All 4 points so far have been free throws for the Mustangs. So 3 fouls already for Fairfield compared to 0 by Davis County with 5:38 to go. To Smith, to Houston for 3, no good. Rebound in for the moment by Lauren Martin as it's poked by Smolik, but able to stay Trojan possession. Emma Metcalf on the far sideline. To Kessel for 3. Oh, just off again. Rebound chased down by Palin Lawson. Still 4-0, nearing 3 minutes through this first quarter. Whistle blows. They're going to call, I believe, 5 second in the paint. 3 second in the paint, apologies. So another turnover there. As coming in for the Mustangs was number 10, the senior forward, Hayden Humphrey. First sub in for the Mustangs. Setterstrom's pass is tipped out of play. She had an open look on the left side. Elected to take an additional pass there. Kessel with it to Setterstrom, backing down. Spin around shot was blocked by Zmolnik. And coming in is Maddie Martin, back in for the Trojans. And it's good. The 3 by Faith Jones makes it a 1-point game, 4-3. Trojans move into some full court defense. Houston open line, and she gets the 2 to fall. 4 points now for Hallie Houston. Jones driving left. And an offensive foul is called on Faith Jones. So now 4 fouls on the Trojans. So Davis County will inbound. And timeout will be called by Davis County. That's the first timeout of the game. 30-second timeout. We're going to step aside for that. 4:19 to go in the first. Davis County up 6-3. We're going to be right back here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Welcome back in as Humphrey inbounds it in from the Mustangs. We're back underway, nearing the halfway point in quarter number 1. 6-3 is the score. Houston, I don't know if that was a pass or a shot. Either way, it was no good. As Lawson's 3 attempt, no good. Poe gets the rebound and will try to go to the line to complete the 3-point play. That was Paley Poe, her first completed field goal. That is now the 5th foul of the game on the Trojans, putting Davis County in the bonus. As coming in is Mason Utz, the junior guard for Davis County. No fouls have yet been called on the Trojans, or on Davis County, to go the Trojans' way. As it is now 9-3 after the successful 3-point play by Davis County. Aubrey Ryan has subbed in. That pass was looking for her. Ryan, the sophomore forward, in there for Setterstrom. And another whistle blows. As another foul will be called on the Trojans. That is Vanessa Kessel called for the foul. And as we have some subs coming in, but ref wants to make the first shot go up. So going to the line is Palin Lawson, the only starter for Davis County yet to score. But does so there. Coming in is number 11, Morgan Schultz, the senior guard, along with, for the Trojans, Lenora Felt, number 4, the junior guard, along with Haley Eklund, the sophomore forward. Second of 2 is good, so 11-3 is the score as Coley Smith comes back in for Lawson for the Mustangs. So 3:48 to go in quarter number 1. This first quarter sponsored by Jefferson County Health Center. Care you can count on, that's what we do. Metcalf, Eklund to Felt, back to Eklund for 3. It's good. Immediately making action there. First bench points for either squad as it is 11 to, they call it a 2, apologies, so 11-5. And a whistle's gonna be called. So it is only 11-5. And they're gonna call a foul here on number 10, Hayden Humphrey of the Mustangs. First foul of the game on Davis County. And there's already been 7 fouls called on the Trojans, so make that make sense. As Felt almost had it stolen away, her pass. Sales just passed. Metcalf on the other side of half court, so half court violation there. Davis County will get the ball back. Right at half court, right in front of that giant pole. Always not fun when that happens. Houston, 3-second is called, another one. That's the second time this game that's happened. As Trojans will get the ball back. Under 3 to play in quarter number 1. Metcalf working through, hard defense, long 3 for Jones. Off front rim, Eklund gets the rebound. Oh, her putback just rolls out and goes out of bounds. They say last touched by Davis County. 2:42 to go, still 11-5 the score. Inbound gets it to Eklund. Jones, as they work it right side of the three-point line, cutting in was Metcalf. Her underhand shot might have been looking for a foul, but either way it was no good and no foul called. So Davis County back with the ball. Humphrey with it. Back to Smith. It's on the right side. It's poked by Metcalf. And then poked again. Loose ball down low. And a jump ball will be called. And will stay. Davis County ball is Lauren Martin and Elise Setterstrom coming back in with 2:12 to go in quarter number 1. Both starters in for the girls. Humphrey for 3. That one a little right. Rebound in by Metcalf. Rockets one in. Martin's 2 shorts. Loose ball. Rebound in by Smith of the Mustangs. Husted, spin around 2, goes high. Offensive rebound in. Coley Smith gets the putback. 4 points now for number 2. Lauren Martin with it, trying to get past half courts. Emma Metcalf able to do so, weaving through defenders, and a foul is going to be called. That is on Davis County. It's going to be on the floor. Foul is called on Mason Utt, her second foul of the quarter. As coming in is number 22, Anna McAvan for the Trojans, along with Paley Poe and Nadia Zmolik for Davis County. So all people that have been in, aside from Anna McAvan, as the 2 by Metcalf no good. And Setterstrom's there for the putback. And will go to the line to try to complete the 3-point play. McAvan, the sophomore guard, her first action tonight, as we are under 90 seconds to go in quarter number 1. First free throw attempt for the Trojans in the game is off front rim, no good for Setterstrom. Still only with 2 points after that good layup on the hard contest. Poe on the right side. It's stolen away by McAvan. Finds Metcalf. It's good. They're going to call that a 2. So 13-10 is the score. Looks like they're going to call it a 3 on the scoreboard. It looked like the referee had fingered that it was a 2. But on the other end, it was swatted out by Lauren Martin. As coming in is Palin Lawson. So unless they change it back, looks like that was a successful 3 for Emma Metcalf. Over 2, Poe for 2, no good. Rebound in by Setterstrom. Metcalf bounce pass for Lauren Martin is a successful 2. 1 point game, 13-12, shot clock's off. And a travel's called. Luckily we were able to see that before it got in the way of the giant pole. He's coming back in as Hallie Husted for Davis County. 27.8 to go in the quarter. Matoma Radio Sports Network.
This is Miss Bonnie at Packwood.
Matoma Radio Sports Network.
This is Miss Bonnie at Packwood Locker and Meats of Packwood. Packwood Locker and Meats brings farm fresh to your table. Beefy with boldness, porky with perfection, fresh off the farm and into your kitchen. We know how to make every meal a masterpiece. Trust the quality and savor the taste, because at Packwood Locker and Meats, fresh isn't just a promise, it's a guarantee. Now open for retail and pickup 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays. Visit PackwoodLockerandMeats.com for more information. Trust me, you can't beat Peyton's Meat, and we dare you to try.
We care. At Jefferson County Health Center, it's the little things that make a big difference. We believe every patient deserves to feel safe and comforted, no matter what brings them here. We strive to turn fear into comfort. We are committed to ensuring every patient feels informed, supported, and truly cared for.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
Welcome back in to Davis County, start of quarter 2, as the Mustangs up 15-12 over your Fairfield Trojans, leading scorers through that first quarter of action for Davis County. We have Hallie Houston with 6 points, followed up behind by Coley Smith with 4, and Palin Poe with 3 on the other side for the Trojans. Emma Metcalf and Faith Jones both with a 3 of their own, and then a 2 from Lauren Martin, Haley Eklund, and Elise Setterstrom, as we have some final talks with the ref at the scores table before we get this second quarter underway. This second quarter sponsored by Fairfield Dental Clinic on West Adams in Fairfield. As Trojans will inbound to start, looks like they're still rocking with the same 5 they had out there, aside from Faith Jones coming back in for the start of quarter 2. As looks like they're going to change it back to a 2. So AJ next to me been harking at me that he thought it was a 2, and they had changed it back for a moment, but then it was back to 12 points. So we resume action. 15-11 is the score. So Faith Jones is leading the Trojans in points with a 3 of her own. And then 4 players have a 2 basket. And a 3-second call is going to be called for the Trojans. So that's the 3rd time that's happened. So these refs are really paying attention to those 3 seconds in the paint. See how much that comes into play as Molik trying to get it inbounded. Trojans playing full court press here. Able to get it to Lawson. Good pass down court. Gets to Husted. Guarded by Jones. Trojans move back into 2-3 zone. Husted for 3. Rattles out, no good. Smolik had it for a moment. She is able to handle it down. Her putback, no good. Rebound by Setterstrom of the Trojans. It's still a 1-possession game. Apologies, they keep thinking it's 15-12. The 2 by Setterstrom, no good, so it's a 2-possession game. 3 by Martin is good. Lauren Martin's 3, giving her 5 points now in the game. 15-14 is the score. Down court, Smolik, long 2, no good. Husted, there was the rebound. Her putback again, no good. Eklund gets the rebound for the Trojans. A minute through quarter 2. Trying to keep the hot streak going. Lauren Martin's 3, good again. 8 points now for number 5 as they take the lead, 17-15. High pass, Husted, it went past her. Able to save it in, a good play by Smith as Lauren Martin is going to be called for the foul on the other end. That's Martin's first foul of the game. As coming in for the Trojans, Lenora Felt in for Faith Jones, along with finally Aubrey Ryan back in, this time for Setterstrom. So with 6:32 to go in quarter number 2, Trojans take their first lead of the game. 17-15 is the score. Husted with it in the paint, back out to Lawson. Working it right, Lawson for 3. Takes a hard bounce right back at her. Husted able to get it again, as fouled on her shot. And will go to the line to try to shoot 2. That will tie the game if she makes both of them. She's 2 for 2 on the night so far. 7 for 7 on free throw attempts is Davis County tonight in the first quarter. Only 1 free throw attempt was put up in the game so far for Fairfield. They were 0 for 1 on that one, as Husted converts the first, so only a 1-point game. Again, 6:19 to go in quarter 2 as it bounces in. We are tied at 17, nearing 6 minutes to go in quarter number 2. Feltz driving in and is fouled on her shots. They're going to call Coley Smith for the foul, her first foul of the quarter on the Mustangs, as Lenora Feltz going to the line to shoot 2, her first chance at points tonight. First one takes a high bounce off, no good, as Emma Metcalf coming back in for Fairfield. Again tonight, the regular season finale for the Trojan girls. This game was rescheduled, was originally earlier in December, as Felt goes 1 for 2 at the line, giving him an 18-17 lead. Ball is swatted by Metcalf, out of play. Will stay Mustang basketball on that far sideline. Smith with it, being guarded by Felt. Almost immediately gets it to Husted. Driving in, her 2, rolls in. 10 points now for Hallie Husted. Felt with it, back to Metcalf. Felt's pass is intercepted. Lawson with it, down court for Smith. Smith's shot was off the bottom of the backboard. A foul will be called on the Mustangs. That is on Palin Poe. As Faith Jones coming back in for the Trojans. That's Poe's first foul. Both teams knotted at 2 fouls in the quarter with 5:36 to go. As another quick sub coming in before we get underway. Setterstrom coming back in for the Trojans. So Trojans rocking with 3 starters out there with Jones, Lauren Martin, and Elise Setterstrom. Bounce pass in, Setterstrom at the elbow. Her shot was blocked. And last touch by the Trojans, out of bounds. Coach Witz pleading his case to why he thought that was a shooting foul, but to no avail. As per usual, 19-18 the score. As Lawson down low, her shot shorts, and a foul will be called on the Trojans. Not a shooting foul, so the Mustangs will inbound under their own hoop. Setterstrom called for the foul. That is her first. As McAvan coming back in for the Trojans as a concurrent theme on the season for the Trojan girls. A lot of subs coming in, keeping the girls well rested and refreshed on the sideline. Lawson, another shot attempt is good. And Lawson will try to go to the line to complete the 3-point play. She's 2 for 2 on free throws tonight. That was her first field goal make. As Ryan coming in for Setterstrom. Setterstrom only in there for a little bit as she gained 2 fouls quickly. Lawson's and 1 attempt, no good. Rebound for the moment by Ryan, able to keep it in possession. Metcalf to McAvan. McAvan was open but couldn't handle the pass as well as she could have. It's stolen back by Smith. Open lane and a right-hand layup in by Coley Smith. 6 points now for her as they have gone on a run. 6-0 run for the Mustangs as it's now 23-18. Ball's poked off the foot of McAvan as Eklund coming back in for Fairfield. So Mustang basketball, 4:39 to go in quarter number 2. Lawson to Smith, down to Husted. And her left-hand shot is good. A timeout will be called by the Trojans. We're going to step aside for this. 4:29 to go in this second quarter. We're going to be right back on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Dr. Matt here. Looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic. Complete dental care for your entire family. Your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
Welcome back in to Davis County High School. Here for some girls basketball in the Fairfield Trojans regular season finale. 8-0 run for the Mustangs, capped off by a 2 by Hallie Husted before the timeout called by Coach Witzenberger, the Trojans. Both squads have 4 timeouts remaining for the remainder of the game. As Ryan's pass, looking out for Jones, is deflected. There was 3 Mustangs in the area of where that ball was going. One of them was able to wrap it down as it's stolen right back. Jones with it. Jones started off the scoring for the Trojans, had a 3 early as Metcalf was driving and was fouled. So going to the line to shoot 2 is Emma Metcalf. Metcalf with 2 of her own. It was a long 2. There was a lot of controversy over whether it was a 2 or a 3. It was a 3 for a long time on the stat sheet before they changed it before the start of quarter number 2. And with all those 2s said, number 2 misses her first free throw attempt. As coming back in for the Mustangs is Mason Utt, the junior forward. Second of 2 coming up for Metcalf. That one no good. Trojans only 1 for 5 on free throw attempts tonight. Lawson being guarded by McAvan. Trojans remaining in 2-3 zone, and the ball is swatted by Ryan and stolen by Jones. Jones on this near sideline, able to clear half court. With 3:30 to go in the second, 3 by McAvan is good. 25-21 is the score. As Lawson lost her handle, bounce pass back to McAvan is fouled hard, and McAvan will go to the line to shoot 2 more. Trojans have shot 4 3-pointers tonight that have gone in. Those 3 sponsored by Beaner Funeral Home and Crematory of Fairfield. As 2 free throws coming up for McAvan. First one just rattles out, so 3:17 to go in the quarter in this first half. Coming up at halftime, we'll have the Smithburg Automotive halftime report as Kessel and Setterstrom coming back in for the Trojans. Only 1 sub has come in for Davis County in this second quarter, and probably closer to 10 are the Trojans as McAvan goes 1 for 2 at that trip to the line as Lauren Martin coming back in for the Trojans. So 4 of 5 starters out there for Fairfield. This ball is swatted for the moment into the hands of Jones, and it's going to go to the line to try to shoot 2 more. That foul by Davis County puts Fairfield in the bonus for the remaining 3:10 of the quarter. 1 more foul by the Trojans on Davis County will put the Mustangs in the bonus. So 5-4 is the foul difference as Jones misses her first free throw attempt. It is only a 1-possession game, a 3-point difference between the scoring of the Mustangs and the Trojans. Second one rattles in, so as a theme so far, 1 for 2 at the line was Jones. 4 points total for number 11, as it is now 25-23. Smith lost her handle and stolen by Setterstrom into the hands of Lauren Martin. A chance to tie or take the lead. Jones, her 3 no good. Under 3 to play in quarter number 2. 3 by Lawson, no good. Poe able to run it down. Smith, that's a 3, and that one's short. Poe again, another offensive rebound, flying around the court. Houston at the free throw line, no good. As Kessel able to get the rebound, but another steal by Poe. Lawson on the other end. Another pass for Poe, and stepped on the line before able to save it in. So coming back in for the Trojans as they have the ball, Maddie Martin. And then for the Mustangs, Hayden Humphrey and Morgan Schultz. And one final quick one here. Emma Metcalf with 2:14 to go in quarter number 2. We get back underway here. 1 more foul by the Trojans on Davis County will put the Mustangs in the bonus. Trojans already in the bonus as Martin tried to tie it up there. Her shot was no good. A foul will be called on the Trojans. That is on Lauren Martin. Second foul for her. That is now 5 fouls. So Davis County will go to the line to shoot 2. as we are 1 second over 2 minutes to play in quarter number 2. At the line to shoot is Hayden Humphrey. No points yet for her. That one's good, so not only her first point, but first bench point total for the Mustangs. First 25 points for them were all from their starters. Humphrey's second of 2 is good as well. Makes it 27-23, Kessel with it. Back over, Poe was looking for a steal. The 3 by Kessel, no good. And Maddie Martin was fouled on her putback attempt. So 2 free throw attempts upcoming for number 3. 1:50 to play. That foul on Mason Utt, the rotational player in, but already 3 fouls for her. Free throw is good. Makes it once again a 1-possession game, 27-24, as Nadia Smolik coming back in for Davis County, as well as Faith Jones for the Trojans. Second of 2 coming for Martin. That one no good. Once again, that is now the 4th trip down the line where the Trojan girls have gone 1 for 2 on their free throw attempts. Both teams in the bonus for the remaining just over 90 seconds, as Husted at the elbow over to Smolik. Humphrey with it. It was swatted, but Husted able to keep it in, drive it in. Her long 2, no good. Poe got the rebound. Her putback, no good. Gets it again. It's swatted by Kessel. A lot of chaos here as Husted's 3, no good. Another rebound by Poe. Husted, another left-hand layup, and that one's again no good. So 4 chances at shots on that trip for the Mustangs, but none to avail. 3-point game still. Open 3, Kessel is good. And we are all tied up at 27, under a minute to play. And a foul is going to be called. I am not sure about that one, as she swatted at the ball. Didn't even hit Humphrey from this vantage point. But Humphrey going to the line to shoot 2 more free throws. That was Maddie Martin's 3rd foul. Humphrey's first of 2 is good, as coming back in for Fairfield is Haley Eklund. Didn't have much playtime early in the season, but has come in to be a key contributor for the Trojans last few games, especially tonight, as Humphrey goes 1 for 2 at the line on that one, so 3 for 4 total is her total for tonight. And a similar contact foul to the Trojan one, so good to see they're calling it both ways, as that is Humphrey's 2nd foul. And Lauren Martin will go to the line to shoot 2. It's only a 1-point game. Martin leading the charge with 8 points for the Trojans so far. And adds on to it there. We're tied at 28 with exactly 40 to play. Coley Smith back in for the Mustangs. And 2nd of 2 upcoming for Lauren Martin. No good. Setterstrom had the rebound, puts it back up. Her shot no good. Loose ball. We got a pile. And a timeout's called by Coach Witz before any jump ball is called. So with 32.5 to go, still knotted at 28. We're going to step aside here and be back on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
If you're tired of dropped calls and slow internet, we're here to help. Lisco's the future of fast, reliable communication. Never miss a beat with streaming, gaming, or video calls, whether you're working, playing, or just staying connected. Lisco brings you lightning fast speeds, crystal clear calls, and unbeatable reliability. Switch today and experience the difference. Call me, Samantha, your Lisco sales rep at 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. 2 great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Welcome back in here. Trojans able to get the timeout off while they still had possession, even though it was a loose ball. So they'll have 3 timeouts remaining for the remainder of the game as we're at just over 32 seconds to go. Pass finds Setterstrom back to Eklund. Her 2 a little long on the baseline. Shot clock now off as Smith taking it down court for Davis County. Picked up her dribble. Got to find someone. Trojans still playing zone defense. To Poe on the left baseline. Back out, Smith for 3. No good. Loose ball. Rebound in by Schultz. Back over Houston and can't get the shot up in time as we go into halftime, knotted at 28. So after all that action in the second quarter, a highly eventful one, we're going to step aside and be back with the halftime report here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Planning for 2026 starts now. Call me, Brandon Taglart, your local Beck seed dealer. I am here and ready to help Southeast Iowa farmers secure the best genetics for next season. With supply chain challenges and increasing demand, ordering your 2026 seed early means getting exactly what you need for your fields. I bring local expertise and Beck's proven performance together. Call me, Brandon Taglart, your Beck seed dealer, serving Southeast Iowa. 641-919-7526. Order your 2026 seed now and plant with confidence.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
We care. At Jefferson County Health Center, it's the little things that make a big difference. We believe every patient deserves to feel safe and comforted, no matter what brings them here. We strive to turn fear into comfort. We are committed to ensuring every patient feels informed, supported, and truly cared for.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. 2 great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Dr. Matt here. Looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic. Complete dental care for your entire family, your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
You're watching the Fairfield Trojans on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel.
Welcome back into halftime here in Davis County between your Fairfield Trojans and the home Davis County Mustangs. Final regular season game for the Trojans, and it is not disappointed yet as we are all knotted at 28. Good timing there, AJ, as we put the heck yeah little tag there at the top of the screen. Again, knotted at 28. We got about 6 minutes to go until the start of the quarter number 3. So we got about a few minutes left until the Trojans will be heading back out onto the court. As we get through these first half stats, this halftime report sponsored by Smithburg Automotive of Fairfield. Leading the charge for the home Davis County Mustangs, it is Halle Husted with 12 points of her own, 6 coming by Coley Smith, 4 by Palin Lawson, 3 free throws made by Hayden Humphrey, and then 3 by Paley Poe. That's the 28 total for the Mustangs. On the other end, Coach Witzenberg of the Trojans been subbing in quite a few players, and in turn, a number of players in the score category for the Trojans. Leading the charge by a healthy margin is Lauren Martin with 9 points. She had 2 threes in the second quarter, which helped the Trojans cut down on their deficit. After the first quarter, Davis County was up by 4 and able to claw back into this one, where the Trojans able to knot it up at 28. As said before, 9 points total for Lauren Martin. Following her up is Anna McAvan, had a 3 of her own and a free throw, 4 points total for her. Tied with her is Faith Jones, scored them in the exact same way as Anna McAvan. A 3 from Vanessa Kessel, and then a 2 from Elise Setterstrom, Emma Metcalf, and Haley Eklund, and then 1 from Lenora Feltz and 1 from Maddie Martin. So all 5 starters for the Trojans have points tonight, and then 4 bench players for the Trojans in the scoring column as Davis County girls heading back out onto the court for some warm-ups. About 4.5 minutes to go until the start of quarter 3. Next action you can catch for the girls will be in the regional matchup between the Trojans in Washington. That'll be at Washington on Valentine's Day. I will not be in attendance for that one. You will have, like old times, the Munster calling that one at the helm, as it's been truly an honor to get some experience under the ropes here for broadcasting for the Trojans, boys and girls. You can catch me, of course, on Friday for the next game you'll see on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network, which is the second to last boys game, the last conference game for the Trojan boys, Friday home against Mount Pleasant. Nothing pleasant about that. And then finally, they will wrap up their regular season on Monday in Clear Creek, Amana, so definitely a drive for them. But as tradition, we'll wrap things up against the Clippers. I think they're the only school that I know of that has the mascot, the Clippers, aside from the NBA team, the Clippers. I mean, there's not too many open oceans and ships around here. Well, with either way with that, with about 3 minutes to go, Trojan girls should be heading out here shortly. We're going to step aside here for another quick break and be back right before the start of quarter 3 here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
If community matters, choose a family that values community. When you choose Beaner Funeral Home, you are choosing more than a business and more than a building. You are choosing a family. When you support those who give back to the community by way of volunteerism, talents, and monetary investments, you are ensuring this legacy of giving continues. We offer the most economical cremation and traditional burial pricing in our area and invite you to experience the Beaner difference of community, compassion, and commitment.
If you're tired of dropped calls and slow internet, we're here to help. Lisco is the future of fast, reliable communication. Never miss a beat with streaming, gaming, or video calls, whether you're working, playing, or just staying connected. Lisco brings you lightning fast speeds, crystal clear calls, and unbeatable reliability. Switch today and experience the difference. Call me, Samantha, your Lisco sales rep at 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
Planning for 2026 starts now. Call me, Brandon Taglart, your local Beck's seed dealer. I am here and ready to help Southeast Iowa farmers secure the best genetics for next season. With supply chain challenges and increasing demand, ordering your 2026 seed early means getting exactly what you need for your fields. I bring local expertise and Beck's proven performance together. Call me, Brandon Taglart, your Beck's seed dealer, serving Southeast Iowa. 641-919-7526. Order your 2026 seed now and plant with confidence.
You're watching the Fairfield Trojans on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel.
And welcome back in, Trojan girls. Warming up here with about a minute to go until the start of quarter three. This has been the halftime report sponsored by Smithburg Automotive. Coming up is the third quarter, of course, started the second half. Quarter number three sponsored by Lisco, your experts for fiber optics. Trojans went left in from our vantage point during the first half. They will be going right in the second half. Would also like to apologize for the giant metal pole in the direct center of half court. From our vantage point, hasn't really been too much of an issue so far. But as the Trojan girls discussing with their head coach, Coach Witzenberg, about the final game plans, we are back underway. Starting five back out there for the girls: Faith Jones, the Martins, Vanessa Kessel, and Elise Setterstrom, as Davis County will start with the ball. So we get a fresh 8 minutes as we are back underway. Start at quarter two in this regular season finale. A quick steal for the Trojans, ahead to Lauren Martin, who adds on to her totals. 11 points for Lauren Martin. I don't know how Coley Smith was able to keep possession. Smolik over to Husted, a two of her own. Back and forth they go. Jones with it for Fairfield. At the 10-foot line of the volleyball court. Bounce pass is stolen away by Poe. Able to get it to Smith. In the corner is Husted, driving baseline. Her two is good. 16 points now for Hallie Husted, as the Mustangs go up by 2. Another bounce pass trying to find Setterstrom. Was almost stolen away. That's been a key contributor to all the turnovers for the Trojans. Have been trying to force it in where the Mustangs are ready to pounce. Poe with another swat at the ball. Nearing 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Finding Martin, 2, no good. Rebound by Husted. Lawson driving far sideline over to Husted. Down low, Smolik, her two shorts. Rebound in by Faith Jones of the Trojans. Through the first 90 seconds, 32-30 is the score. Bounce pass over, Lauren Martin with it. Back to Maddie. Kessel open for 3. Off back rim, just can't get it to fall, and another foul will be called. This one on Maddie Martin. That is now her 4th. So not even 2 minutes through quarter 3. Haley Eklund coming in for the Trojans. First foul of the quarter by either squad. This one called on the Trojans. As Smith, they have numbers. It's a 3-on-2. Smolik's 2 is good. Nadia Smolik getting her first basket of the game. Kessel passing it back and forth between her and Jones. To Setterstrom, back to Kessel for 3. Misses, bouncing off the rim, similar to her first shot of the quarter. As pass out is stolen by Smith. Smith didn't pick up her foot, it was close. But getting it over to Poe in the right corner, driving baseline over to Smolik. And Smolik's 2, no good. Poe gets another rebound. She's been doing good on the offensive board. Smolik, her long shot, no good. Another rebound, this one by Smith, and she gets the putback. 8 points now for Coley Smith. Martin getting the ball, bounce pass in to Setterstrom, and she's fouled on her shot. So Elise Setterstrom with 2 points so far in the night, looking to add on to that. That foul will be called on Nadia Smolik. Second foul of the game on her. This one a little long is coming in for the Trojans is Emma Metcalf. Seconds 2 here for Setterstrom, no good as well. Metcalf gets her rebound and will go to the line again to shoot 2. That is Smolik again with the foul called on her. 3 fouls now. Metcalf at the line. First one is a clean swish. As coming in is Mason Utt for the Mustangs, and number 44, Elliott Ward for the Trojans. If this isn't her first action on the year, it's been in quite a handful of games. As Ward coming in for Setterstrom of the Trojans. Metcalf went 2 for 2 on her shots. Eusted's 2 is good. 18 points now for Hallie Eusted. Jones gets it to Metcalf. Elbow shot by Eklund, no good. Rebound in by Poe, and over to Smith of the Mustangs. Nearing the halfway point in quarter number 3. Lawson working it to Smith. Left side 2, gets the bounce needed. 4 points in the quarter now for Coley Smith. As the Mustangs have started to widen the gap on the lead. Ward over to Jones, sidestepping 3, just doesn't get the bounce. To start quarter number 3. A hard hit, lost the handle. Mustangs have outscored Fairfield 12-4. Jones, her 3 no good. As coming in for both squads, Hayden Humphrey for the Mustangs, Anna McAvan, and now Lauren Martin in for the Trojans, as the ball was out of bounds, last touched by Davis County. Into Ward, her 2 is good. What might be her first bucket on the season, if not, apologize to Elliott. But that is absolutely her first 2 points of the game. 40-34 is the scores. Another foul will be called on the Trojans, this time on Emma Metcalf. Metcalf now with 2 fouls. Both teams knotted at 2 fouls apiece. Humphrey on this far sideline, sprinting down on the right side to Husted. 2, short, rebound in by Ward. 2-on-1, over to McAvan. McAvan traveled before she could get the shot up. It was no good either way. So still 40-34 through now 5 minutes of action in quarter number 3. And a travel once again as Humphrey fell down while dribbling the basketball. So now a nightmare scenario here is Lauren Martin inbounding it right in front of that metal pole. Coley Smith had a swat at it, goes out of play. will stay Trojan basketball. Pump fakes. Lauren Martin for three. That one no good. Loose ball. The jump ball is called and will stay on this side of the court. Trojan basketball, the inbound under their hoop as Vanessa Kessel, the point guard, coming back in for Fairfield. Kessel, pop-in shot is good. 6 points now on 2 threes for Vanessa Kessel. Houston rockets one, and it goes right off the hands of Mason Ott, out of bounds. Coming in is Faith Jones for the Trojans, and Nadia Zmolik, as it is a 3-point game once again. 40-37 is the score. As final substitution coming in, Kessel gets the inbound, and we are back underway here. Nearing 2 to play in quarter 3. Kessel thought about that 3 there. Good bounce pass, finds Lauren Martin. Her 2 is good. It's a 1-point game. 13 points now as another steal. Kessel with it. Good find. And Emma Metcalf makes the layup. Trojans have a lead. And 9-0 run for Fairfield. Houston to Smith. Down low, Humphrey back, Smolik for 2. No good. Rebound in by Ward. Oh, but can't hold on to it. Last touch by the Trojans, out of bounds. Coming back in is Paley Poe of the Mustangs. 1:34 to go in quarter 3. Mustangs inbounding it under their hoop. Houston for 2, no good. Zmolik gets the rebound. Lawson back to Houston. Spin around 2 is good. 20 points now as they retake the lead, 42-41. And a foul will be called on Hallie Houston. That is her first. So coming back in is Setterstrom after solid 5 minutes of action by Elliott Ward. With 1:15 to go in quarter 3, Trojans inbounding under their hoop as it's swatted back out by Smith. As only a second went off on the clock. Jones still looking to inbound. Gets it right in. Metcalf driving in, her 2, no good. No foul called as Poe gets the rebound. Lawson working it over Houston. Driving in, that's a 2. No good, rolls out. Loose ball into the hands of Faith Jones. Now under 1 minute to play. 1-point lead for Davis County. Bounce pass is stolen away by Poe. 2-on-1. Hands it off to Lawson. Lawson underhand is blocked, but they're going to call a shooting foul on the Trojans. So that is Kessel's 3rd foul. Both teams knotted at 3 fouls each as Palin Lawson at the line to shoot 2. First one good. Makes it a 2-point lead. Second of 2 up. Lawson's good. 4 for 5 is Lawson tonight. As quickly on the other end, the 2 by Kessel is good. 8 points for Vanessa. Back to Smith. Trojans still in zone. Shot clock is off. Under 15 seconds to play. Lawson again with it. To Smith. It's swatted. Stays in possession. Smolik. That's a 2. That's no good. And Poe able to get the shot off in time. Coach Witz thought there was a push off by Poe, but won't get it. So after 3, Davis County up 46-43. We're going to step beside me back. We'll start at quarter 4 on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. 2 great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA. Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
Welcome back in. Start at quarter 4 here. Fresh 8 minutes, final 8 minutes. Most likely, unless this game goes to overtime, 3-point lead for the Mustangs after that buzzer beater 2 by Poe. Coach Witz of the Trojans was thinking there was a push off on the offensive rebound. It certainly looked like it from here, but no shot was, or foul was called. Lawson's 2 on the other end, no good, as the Mustangs started with the ball. To start the quarter, Houston to Smolik, back to Smith, driving in 2, no good again. Setterstrom able to get it, rip away from Smith. Still only a 3-point game. Kessel with it to Setterstrom, spin around shot, elbow, no good. Goes left, loose ball, Poe able to get it down. To Smith it goes, as we're nearing the first minute through. To Houston. Houston is fouled on her shots. Going to the line to shoot 2. Foul was on Setterstrom, they call, so that is Setterstrom's 3rd foul. As Houston at the line, shooting 2. First is good. 21 points now as Ward coming back in for the Trojans. Extends it to a 4-point game, and now a 5-point game with 2 for 2 at the line there for Houston. 48-43 is the score, a minute through quarter 4, and this 4th quarter sponsored by Brandon Taglauer, your Beck Seed dealer. You can visit him and call him at 641-919-7526. As Poe gets a poke at it, falls down, still stays Trojan possession. Maddie Martin, they call it a clean defense by Poe, still somehow not out of bounds, and another no call as Poe shoves Faith Jones. Another rebound, the 2 by Jones, no good again. And they're gonna say last touch by the Trojans, as I don't know what, that was the weirdest sequence of events in officiating history I might have ever seen. As 30-second timeout is used, we're going to step aside for this and be back after this on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Welcome back in after the timeout used by Davis County after what might have been the worst spree of officiating I have possibly ever seen. There was multiple times Trojans were shoved, no calls, travels, and then Davis County tipped it out of bounds, but of course it's their ball after the inbound. Poe on the other underhand layup makes it 50, so 43. as Kessel with it to Maddie Martin on the baseline. Smith had a swat at it, but last touched by her as it goes out of bounds. Lenora Fell coming back in for Fairfield as they will inbound under their hoop now through 2 minutes of quarter four. Maddie Martin looking for an outlet into the hands of Fell. It wasn't looking for her, but it bounces right into her arms. And no foul called as Kessel's pushed over, and then a reach is going to be called on Husted. So that is her second foul, first foul of the quarter on Davis County. With 5:47 to go in quarter four. Kessel for two, that's good. 10 points now for Vanessa Kessel. Trojans electing to keep Maddie Martin out on the courts. Even though Maddie Martin has 4 fouls, whistle's going to be called. That is going to be on Elliott Ward. That's a floor foul. That's her first foul in general, so Mustangs inbounding it under their hoop. Pass high, but Houston able to gather it in. Smith left open, elects not to take the three. That's a 2 for Houston. It's good. 24 points now for Hallie Houston. Five minutes to go in what is the regular season finale for the Trojans. Ward on the baseline over to Maddie Martin. As ball goes out of play, so coming in for Fairfield, Elise Setterstrom, Haley Eklund, and Emma Metcalf. They're going to say last touch by Fairfield as it goes out. Or apologies, last touch by Davis County as it goes out. 52-45 still the score through 3 minutes of the fourth. Setterstrom, spin around shot is blocked. As goes out of bounds. Last touched by, nope, foul is going to be called. They're going to call it on the floor. That foul on Coley Smith. That is her third. Back into Setterstrom to Metcalf. Bounce pass. And Maddie Martin is swatted. But will go to the line to shoot two. That is Nadia Smolik. Called on the foul. That is her fourth. Martin 0 for 2 tonight at the line. That one a little long is coming in is Mason Utz for Davis County. .449 to go in quarter number 4 as Martin at the line shooting her second. That one no good as well. So still remains a 7-point game as Kessel gets the steal on the poke. Finds Setterstrom, spin around shots, another shot. That was called a clean block and last touched out of bounds, they say, by the Trojans. I don't know what in the world we're watching here. As timeout looks like will be called. That's a full timeout. We're going to step aside for this and be back. 52-45 is the score here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. 2 great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA.
We care. At Jefferson County Health Center, it's the little things that make a big difference. We believe every patient deserves to feel safe and comforted, no matter what brings them here. We strive to turn fear into comfort. We are committed to ensuring every patient feels informed, supported, and truly cared for.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
Welcome back in. 4:35 to play as Mustangs will get possession to start. As Lawson taking it down court for Davis County. Pass down to Utz as Poe stepped on the line as it goes out of bounds. Kessel taking it down court for Fairfield. Nearing the halfway point in quarter 4. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Setterstrom with it is fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. Setterstrom yet to get a successful free throw down as Utt called for the foul. That is her 4th. As the first one banks in for Fairfield. Lauren Martin coming back in for the Trojans. Now 4 of 5 starters out there. Second of 2, no good. Loose ball into the hands of Lawson. Down court is Smith. And Smith is called for is going to be called for a foul. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2. That is on Lauren Martin. Immediately came back in the game. And is called for a foul almost instantly. As Smith's first no good. Davis County has 4 fouls on the quarter, 3 for the Trojans. As Smith goes 1 of 2 at the line. 53-46 is the score. Bounce pass finds Kessel. And a shot goes up. Setterstrom is no good. Totally looked like a reach there by Utz. But again, no foul called as Husted on the other end. Her 2 no good. Utz spin around shots is good. So now under 3:30 to play, 55-46 is the score. Back out Lauren Martin for 3, just rolls out. And a foul is called on the rebound on Davis County. That'll be on Smith. Smith's 3rd, and that will put the Trojans in the bonus. Going to the line is Vanessa Kessel. First one, no good. 10 points total for Kessel so far as Faith Jones coming in for Eklund. So now all 5 starters back out there. For Fairfield, 3:16 again to go in quarter 4. It's Kessel's second, no good as well. And last touched, they're gonna say by the Trojans. So, Davis County basketball, as we're back underway, nearing 3 minutes to play in quarter 4. Poe, back to Smith, to Utz. Utz, spin around shot. They're gonna call a foul. And that's gonna be on Lauren Martin. Well, they wouldn't have called it if the Trojan was shooting the layup, but Ott going to the line to shoot 2 free throws, as that is now the 4th foul on Lauren Martin. Ott makes it a 10-point game with her first, as Eklund coming right back in for the Trojans. as Ott stepped on the line before the shots. So 0 for 1, or 1 for 1 on her shots at the line on that trip around was Mason Ott. (56-46), under 3 to play in quarter 4. Kessel. Spot up 3. Joss rolls out. Just can't get anything to go their way from behind the arc in the second half as Husted's 2 is good. 26 now for Hallie Husted. Working it around left, and it goes through the feet of Eckland out of bounds. So Davis County basketball as Hayden Humphrey coming back in for the Mustangs. 2:19 to go in quarter 4. Husted. Ball is swatted from behind by Setterstrom, stolen by Jones. 12-point game. Sidestep in over to Maddie Martin. Maddie Martin lost her handle. No whistles called at all as another steal for Davis County. And last touched by the Mustangs as it goes out of bounds. So Anna McAvan and Lauren Martin back in, as well as Nadia Smolik and Morgan Schultz for the 2 minutes, 1:53 to go in quarter 4. Kessel with it to Setterstrom. Finds Martin underneath. Her 2 is good. Maddie Martin with 3 points now in the game. 90 seconds to go. Loose ball. And a timeout's going to be called by Davis County. We're going to step aside for this. 58-48 is the score. Be back after this on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Dr. Matt here. Looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic. Complete dental care for your entire family, your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
Welcome back in after that minute break. 1:26 to go in quarter 4. As Davis County up by 10, they will get the ball. Down low is Humphrey. Spin around layup, no good. Loose ball, rebound in by Kessel. Kessel bounce pass to Maddie Martin. Lost her handle, out of bounds. And Mustang basketball. 1:14 left in quarter 4. One more foul by the Trojans will put the Mustangs in the bonus. As another turnover, a steal by Elise Setterstrom. His McAvan can't hold on to it. She somehow gets it back, fires up a shot, and a late whistle is called. So going to the line to shoot 2 will be McAvan. That foul on Coley Smith, that is her 5th foul. Finishing her off with 11 points tonight. As before any shot is put up, the ref from Davis, the head coach from Davis County having words with the head ref here. as McEvan eventually getting her free throws up. Coming in for her was Palin Lawson. First one no good for McEvan. And now Witz talking with that same ref. I'd also like to mention one of the assistant coaches for Davis County. His name is Joe Rasmussen. Has no relation to me, as Setterstrom gets her shot in. 5 points now for Elise. So yeah, Joe Rasmussen. Apparently there's quite a few Rasmussens around here that I'm not related to in any way, as Smolek's 2 no good. Rebound in by Maddie Martin. Under a minute to play as Schultz. No travel is called. And a foul is going to be called on Anna McEvan of the Trojans. That'll put the Trojans in the bonus. Or apologies, put the Mustangs in the bonus. 8-point game is a timeout's going to be called by Davis County. Well, refs have been bad either way. We're going to stay here for this, though. 58-50 is the score in what has been a kind of unrestful final regular season game for the Trojan girls. I'd like to shout out the seniors playing tonight. Leading the Trojans in points so far is Lauren Martin, the senior guard. Her cousin, Maddie Martin, along with Faith Jones and Elise Setterstrom. Those are the 4 of the 5 starting seniors on the starting roster. On the bench also is Emma Scepter, the senior center. So I'd like to shout out those 5 seniors on this Trojan girls basketball team. Again, next action you can catch for them Saturday, Valentine's Day, and first rounds of regionals against Washington, as 2 free throws will be coming up for Hayden Humphrey after no travel was called and a ghost foul was called on Anna McEvan, which gave the Mustangs 5 fouls in the bonus. Hayden Humphrey. First one, no good. As Metcalf came in, as well as Lauren Martin back in for the Trojans. Second of 2 is good. Humphrey with 4 points, nearing 30 seconds to play. 9-point basketball game. Gonna have to put up a shot eventually here. Down low, Setterstrom. Her 2's no good. Putback attempts will be a free throws for Maddie Martin. Foul was on Hayden Humphrey. That is her 3rd with 1/10 of a second under 20 seconds to go. First one short of front rim. Second of 2 coming up for Maddie Martin, as unfortunately this is looking more and more like a unfortunate ending to the regular season for the Trojans. 0 for 2 at that trip. Out of bounds, last touched by the Mustangs. 18 seconds. And this one, quick inbound 2, no good by Metcalf. Setterstrom gets the rebound and travels. So now they call a travel. For the first time in probably about a half, a travel's called, and it's on a putback. So I have no clue how in the world that's all possible. As Houston with it. As the possession arrow knocked over. And that's going to be a foul on Maddie Martin, which will give her 5 fouls. As referee doesn't even know which player he's calling on. So with 8.3 to go, Hallie Houston at the line. Faith Jones coming back in as a regular season curtain call for Maddie Martin. As Houston at the line shooting 2 First one rattles out, no good. As Davis County's girls heading back from the line. No use in trying to get a rebound as 1 for 2 on that trip was Houston. Down to Jones. So Martin, long three, no good. Rebound in, and that will do it for this one. Davis County takes it 60-50. We're gonna step aside and be back with the post-game and final send-offs on this regular season finale here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. 2 great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA.
If you're tired of dropped calls and slow internet, we're here to help. Lisco is the future of fast, reliable communication. Never miss a beat with streaming, gaming, or video calls, whether you're working, playing, or just staying connected. Lisco brings you lightning fast speeds, crystal clear calls, and unbeatable reliability. Switch today and experience the difference. Call me, Samantha, your Lisco sales rep at 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
Planning for 2026 starts now. Call me, Brandon Taglart, your local Beck's seed dealer. I am here and ready to help Southeast Iowa farmers secure the best genetics for next season. With supply chain challenges and increasing demand, ordering your 2026 seed early means getting exactly what you need for your fields. I bring local expertise and Beck's proven performance together. Call me, Brandon Taglart, your Beck's seed dealer, serving Southeast Iowa. 641-919-7526. Order your 2026 seed now and plant with confidence.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. 2 great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA.
This is Miss Bonnie at Packwood Locker and Meats of Packwood. Packwood Locker and Meats brings farm fresh to your table. Beefy with boldness, porky with perfection, fresh off the farm and into your kitchen. We know how to make every meal a masterpiece. Trust the quality and savor the taste, because at Packwood Locker and Meats, fresh isn't just a promise, it's a guarantee. Now open for retail and pickup 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays. Visit PackwoodLockerandMeats.com for more information. Trust me, you can't beat Peyton's Meat, and we dare you to try.
You're watching the Fairfield Trojans on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel.
And welcome back in. Final score in this one, Davis County takes it 60-50. Leading scorers coming to you now on this postgame show sponsored by Cranston Family Funeral Home of Fairfield. Leading scorer for the victorious Davis County Mustangs, Hallie Husted, with 27 points, a lot of them being free throws, as the officiating on both sides definitely questionable, I would say, from either fan's perspective. Following her up was 11 points by Coley Smith. She was fouled out in the final 2 minutes, but ended up not being much of a difference. Still second most on the team in points. 7 points by Paley Poe. And then on the other side for the Trojans, Lauren Martin, 13 points for her, leading the charge for the Trojans. Followed up behind by Vanessa Kessel, 2 threes of her own, 10 points total for her. And then off the bench, Emma Metcalf with 6. So as the Fairfield girls regular season finale concludes, a 60-50 loss. Next action you can catch for them will be Saturday, Valentine's Day, over at Ottumwa for the first round of the regional playoffs. And the next action for the boys will be Friday. Yes, Friday, home against Mount Pleasant, final conference matchup of the season for the boys. their second to last regular season game of the year. You'll have that. Hope to see you all there. And finally, on behalf of Ottumwa Radio Sports Network, my name is Christian Rasmussen here with the always great producer and cameraman AJ Rose signing off for the final regular season girls game. We will see you all on